Conference championship weekend is upon us in college football, and with 9 games scheduled, there's plenty to keep an eye on as teams battle for titles and playoff positioning. While not every game will impact the playoff picture directly, each contest offers stakes of its own, making this a thrilling weekend for college football fans. First up, number 1 Oregon versus number 3 Penn State. This Big Ten title clash could determine the top overall seed in the playoff, with the Ducks coming in undefeated at 12-0. Quarterback Dillon Gabriel and Oregon's potent offense, including running back Jordan James and wide receiver Tez Johnson, will be tested by a stingy Penn State defense. However, the real question is whether the Nittany Lions offense can keep pace with Oregon's high-flying attack. Penn State's quarterback Drew Aller has had his ups and downs, and he'll need to perform against a talented Oregon defense led by linebacker Bryce Bercher and defensive back Tishim Johnson. This game could quickly turn one-sided if Oregon's offense plays to its potential. Next, number 2 Texas versus number 5 Georgia offers its intrigue. Both teams are virtually locked into the 12-team playoff, but a win here will guarantee a first-round bye. Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers and running backs Quintrevon Wisner and Jaden Blue will need to rise to the occasion against Georgia's defense, which, despite some inconsistencies, is still formidable. Georgia quarterback Carson Beck must stay sharp as the Bulldogs search for offensive consistency. This matchup will likely be a grind, with both teams trying to control the tempo, but expect a dramatic fourth quarter. In the ACC Championship, number 7 SMU versus number 17 Clemson presents an intriguing clash between a first-time contender and a powerhouse program. SMU quarterback Kevin Jennings and running back Brashard Smith will look to exploit Clemson's defense, which has been solid but not infallible. Conversely, Clemson's quarterback, Cade Klubnik, will need to get more out of his offense, especially against a talented SMU defense led by linebacker Kobe Wilson. Despite the lack of familiarity between these two teams, both will fight hard for the title. Number 19 UNLV at number 10 Boise State brings us a rematch of an earlier season clash, with Boise State holding the edge. Running back Ashton Jeanty has been a standout for the Broncos, but UNLV's defense, led by linebacker Jackson Woodard, proved it could contain him earlier in the season. Both teams are still searching for a playoff spot, which should keep the intensity high. Expect a close, hard-fought game on Boise's blue turf. The Big 12 Championship sees number 13 Arizona State versus number 16 Iowa State. This matchup features two teams that were unexpected contenders at the beginning of the season, and both have had to overcome obstacles to reach this point. Arizona State's quarterback Sam Leavitt and all-purpose back Cam Skattebo have been impressive, though they will face a tough Iowa State defense. Cyclones quarterback Rocco Beck and running back Carson Hansen will be key to Iowa State's success, and if the game comes down to the wire, don't be surprised if it ends dramatically. Tulane at number 23 Army promises to be another tightly contested affair elsewhere. Despite a setback to Memphis, Tulane remains one of the top teams in the American Athletic Conference, but the Army's ball control offense will challenge the Green Wave's defense. Army quarterback Bryson Daly and running back Conde Udo will test Tulane's run defense, which has been strong all season. It could pull off an upset if the Army can establish its ground game. In the Sun Belt Championship, Marshall at Louisiana Lafayette will be a battle between two well-coached teams. Louisiana Lafayette has the edge, playing at home, but Marshall's quarterback Braylon Braxton and running back A.J. Turner have shown they can produce big plays. This could come down to which team makes fewer mistakes in a game that may not feature many highlights, but will undoubtedly be hard-hitting. Finally, Miami, Ohio, versus Ohio in the MAC championship could be close, as both teams have had strong season finishes. Miami won their earlier meeting, but Ohio has been on a roll since then, winning its last 5 conference games. Expect a competitive game, especially with both teams having a history of giving the ball away at inopportune moments. With so much on the line, championship weekend will be filled with intensity, drama, and high stakes. Ensure you have your remote nearby. This will be one wild ride.